morning, everybody. Good morning, Greenie and Dixon, Welsh and Snarky, and Crimes Against Cookies. Hello, NS. Hello, Greenie. I already said Greenie. Hello, Revy. Susan Spindling, Discarded Kitchen Hat. A pleasure to see you. Denise Finn's mum, a Lockermans. Hello, hun. Voodoo, Beat Borb, Toa, Emma. Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are on this beautiful planet. Thank you so much for joining for yet another ad hoc live stream. Hello, good morning from this side of the planet. It's currently 6:23 a.m. Oh, lo, I woke up and Chantal has been crying. What a fabulous day. We're going to get straight into it. Also, Chantal named the cat. I went over to the community tab post. Chantal uploaded 45 minutes ago. Kitten's name is Blanche, which is not as much as I appreciate the Golden Girls, I would not necessarily name a kitten Blanche, but Blanche has a name. Shrudy in my mind, but that's fine. This is I Can't Stop Crying. Woohoo. Uploaded, or streamed rather, 5 hours ago. We're going to get straight into it. Hi, my name's Zach. Lovely to meet you if you're new, and thank you very much for returning if you are coming back. I'm not a mental or physical healthcare professional, just a guy who loves to wait, talks about things on the internet, watches way too much for too many people. Also, not here to bully, shame, hate, harass, or humiliate, just here to talk about the produced and monetized content that we see on this platform, because it's all about what choices about what we say, choices about what we put on the internet. Char hoisters. Hopefully my mouth chooses to wake up shortly. I do have caffeine, so that'll help. So let's get to Dubois. No. She named it Blanche because it's white in French, so I don't think it's not a Golden Girls reference, which would be the only reason I honestly would use that name. Alright, let's get to, shall we? Oh boy. What can we say about the first frame of the live stream? Well, at least we know the shirt's clean. At least we know that. That's all I've got. That's really all I've got. Alright, let's get into it. I've already disliked the stream. How good. Chat, if you're here and you would like to like this stream, feel free. Woohoo! Who said Pugsley Adams? Loki. Very that voodoo. Hi. Chat, I get it. Chantal can do whatever she wants with her hair. I think at this point in time... No. Oh, is she muted? She is muted! Sorry, chat. You didn't miss anything. Hey, CD.
I've waited like a million hours.
Oh, now she's quiet. God, Chantal, balance your audio.
It feels like I'm just trying to start my life and I can't stop crying.
You didn't need to, you could have been crying offline, girl. It's fine. We don't need this.
It's too early for this shit.
I agree. 6 a.m. Imagine waking up to this. Ooh. Girl, you look stupid coming online like this. Can we just be honest with ourselves right now? If you're in a highly emotional state, if you're crying, if you're boohooing, if you're going through it, don't turn the live stream on. What are we doing? It's a little foolish. You look dumb. Exactly, odd one.
Nothing's wrong, just another day of realizing I'm just completely and utterly alone.
Okay, it's time for therapy then. Hey, ever after, good to see you, hon. Just an attention vampire.
I can't sleep. I can hardly eat.
Girl, offline. I've got nothing nice to say about Chantal on the best days. Get off, take yourself offline. Go reconnect with that therapist who your mum like set you up with 2 Canada trips ago. Girl, not like this.
I don't know if I've like actually ever.
She's watching herself cry. She's crumbing to her own reflection. Nourish, thank you for the super chat, love. Nourish says, how does she lose more age stream? Well, it's because she comes on with like the hair fibers and she like clips stuff to the side, and this looks like a very, very rare occasion where the hair might have been washed recently. Yeah.
Felt this bad in my entire life. Hey, Teardrop, says Tracy. I really don't like think I've actually felt like known what I thought to really be alone feels like, and it's fucking awful.
Yeah, we know you hate being with yourself. Like anyone who's watched one episode would know. I call it an episode because these are my stories.
Such a mess. No, maybe Tracy, but they don't live in the same town, which I should have moved somewhere in Cornwall, but I thought that would be depressing because that would probably feel a million times like moving backwards.
There's a lot to say about the concept of moving backwards. Like I acknowledge the fact that like everybody's life is different, and I think the majority of people do have the goal of being able to move forward with life, being able to like progress. You get a job you want to do, or you study a thing you want to do, or you partner with someone who you love, or you like move to the city, or you move like out west or to a farm, or like everybody. I think the majority of people have goals that they set in life and they make attainable. I don't know what Chantal's goals in life are outside of find dick. I don't. Over the last like more than half a decade of watching Chantal, I can't tell you what Chantal's goals are. Outside like get paid for doing nothing, eat dick. Like that's. I don't know if Chantal wants to go back to school. She's mentioned it once or twice. No. Chantal doesn't want to work. Chantal just wants to do YouTube. Did Chantal want to be in a loving, happy marriage? Could have fooled me, considering the last 3 years of what we saw and heard. I don't know what she wants. So it's very hard to be able to watch Chantal and be like, yeah, no, you are progressing in your plan for life or moving forward or like being successful in anything. Because like and she might have thought like moving to Kuwait and Syria was the goal that she wanted. That was the progress, but so I can understand why being back in Canada might feel like such a failure. But to be entirely honest, Chantal seems like she might have it better off in Canada because at least she's not with a loophole husband who consistently cheats on her. But in her mind, like laying on the couch in Syria, eating like chicken and chips every day really was the goal. So strange. Sarah Ann, thank you for the super chat, honey. Sarah says, never happy no matter where she is. She needs therapy. She does. She's 100% miserable. And to be fair, like, a lot of external forces she was kind of able to distract herself with. But now that she's, like, solely alone, there's none of that. Denise, thank you for 3 months, honey. Denise says she needs some immediate intensive therapy. I agree, but she's not gonna do that. She's actively against therapy. Sugar, thank you for the super chat as well. Exactly, Teardrop. Exactly, Sugar. And Sugar again, thank you for the super chat. Sugar says, she hates the silence and she doesn't want to be alone, but her best friend is not enough for her. Call your best friend Pete's performative beats. It is a little bit performative. She wants ass pats. She wants someone to hold her hand. She wants Teardrop and, the Tracist in her chat telling her what a good person she is and how deserving she is and blah, blah, blah. God, we've been watching the same show and getting very different takeaways.
And go where? I don't enjoy doing anything. Going to sit at a cafe by myself?
Chantel really does hate spending time alone. And it's a thing that I think you kind of do, well, at least for me, I won't speak for everyone, but I think for me, I developed like enjoying alone time a little later. Not through lack of being alone. Like I was miserable and alone for a really long time, but like learning to appreciate just solo time. How good is it just to like vibe, have a late breakfast, just like read a book, play a video game, not have to necessarily worry about what everybody else's schedule looks like. Chantal doesn't appreciate it because she doesn't like herself and she's unhappy being with herself, and that can be quite confronting if you're not ready for it.
I don't give a shit about anything. Hi. I don't deserve her either.
Carrot Butt says she was miserable with all of Poopy's family dropping in. Yes, she was. It's so bizarre listening to her talk about it like 3 weeks ago versus now.
When she's alone.
Pitiful, related. Relatable. That one.
Yeah.
Kristen, good to see you today, honey. I hope you're well.
I can't stand the quiet. Like, I can't sleep. I feel like I wake up in a panic. Like, I'm suffocating.
I don't think that's like a mental health thing. I think that's a CPAP thing. I think she needs to go and get a CPAP seen too. Because I think she's choking in the middle of the night.
Hey, Jessica, already sent me.
I don't think she's having a panic attack at like 8 a.m. when she's trying to sleep. I think her CPAP's not working right. Jamie, thank you for being here for 36 months, honey. Happy anniversary. Jamie says her lack of to be a bit uncomfy is unmatched. She's not interested in being uncomfortable. Jamie, she wants to lay down and have a nashy. And CD, thank you for the super chat. CD says, this is what happens when you're a chronic emotional avoider. Face your emotions, people. Thank you, Poppy, for being the most romantic reactor. Thank you for the support, honey. I appreciate it. And I agree. Chantel's never really, I hate to say processed because, my God, that phrase is overused by her. But she's miserable by herself. Like, she does not make herself happy.
Sour Patch Bay.
Oh, now we're laughing. How bizarre.
Maybe she will, Teardrop. Oh, my mom, no. She can't come get me today.
Catch a bus? Is there a bus to Cornwall? Surely. Sit a low pram. Sit a low pram. Thank you for the super chat, love. Not me sounding things out today. Sit a low pram says that she's in wallowing mode. She needs to take that energy and help herself. I mean, she could, but she won't. Nothing will change until she changes. Bless you, Poppy, in the trenches. Thanks, honey. I appreciate the support. No problem. Anytime. You to tell me Chantel's miserable and on a live stream? Girl, I'm there. I'm sad.
Extreme grief. Sorry about that, Lana.
Hey, Michaela. I see you, love. It really does speak to Chantel's, like, questioning what is even the purpose of life this entire week. It's like, girl, you make your own purpose. That's the point. Like you're very lucky to be able to just, like, find your own direction in life. So do that. Hey, Onage. Good to see you, love.
Yeah. I am on medication.
Oh, not the nose picking.
Like, not every problem in life is like meds or therapy, you know, it's just...
Have you tried the therapy, though? No?
Hi, baby.
And therapy would absolutely not be an immediate work for Chantal. And to be entirely honest, Chantal would waste everybody's time with therapy. She would not engage in any of the work to be done there. But at this point in time, misery.
I'm just feeling sorry for myself, I guess.
What are we doing here?
I'm just letting my
Where'd the nice wigs go?
stupid air dry.
Yeah, don't put heat on that.
I don't know, Tracy. Hi, look who it is. The cat who shall remain nameless. Yes. Okay.
Wait, did she name it Blanche or Blanc? No, Blanche. Blanche. I thought Blanc was white in French. Is it Blanche? Wait. I feel gaslit.
You don't like that?
Taking French lessons from Foodie.
Oh.
Oh, put the fucking cat down.
Hi, look who it is. The cat who shall remain nameless.
Yeah, that...
Yes. Okay. You don't
That cat did not want to be held. Not by the beast.
like that? Oh.
Oh, Blanche is feminine, Blanc is masculine. Ah, thank you, Lindsay. Sorry, Linzo.
He'll answer me like admittedly. And I know he doesn't owe me anything. We're not technically married.
Never were. Loophole married.
But the thing is like, so then how do you go from being, were you a fucking liar then? Like, how do you go?
Oh my god, have you never broken up with someone properly? No, actually. On record, I don't think Chantal's ever had a healthy breakup. Or like an amicable, mature breakup. Are you listening to this?
Anything. We're not technically married. But the thing is like, so then how do you go from being, were you a fucking liar then? Like, how do you go from being super lovey-dovey, I love you, you're my soulmate, this and that bullshit, to me, like, seeing me like this, and you don't even care?
Because he never loved you, you dunce! He only ever wanted your paycheck, and the paycheck ran out, and now you're loophole divorced. Why is this taking so much time? Sugar, thank you for the super chat, love. Sugar says, Blanche is like, why is it making so much noise? Why is it stinky? Stinky and loud, ew.
Like...
Thanks, son. He got his solar panels and said bye. Exactly, Cara.
I guess not. I don't know. He probably thinks this is all drama, like me being upset. Like, I think it's pretty normal. And like, I hate.
I don't. I don't understand this. She said it's an amicable divorce. I need to go back to Canada. I miss my family. I need proper healthcare. I can't do this serious business anymore. It was them. It was him. The family hate me. The aunties are being rude. I need to go. So why are we sitting here crying about what seemed to be a waste of everybody's time, a terrible loophole marriage, and just a romance scam? Why are we crying?
More than anything, that I'm like hurt, or maybe he was just smart about it, like, you know, or maybe his dad was smart. Like, he knows he's going to be going through depression where he's like ultra vulnerable.
I'm not getting the sense that Poopy's very sad about anything. Not that we've seen much out of Poopy, right? We did see the peaceful and freedom pieces of content. So that makes me think that he's quite happy. Maybe that Chantal's gone, but I don't think he's over there crying. He seemed pretty chuffed when he was dropping you off. Minnie, thank you for the super chat, honey. Minnie says, sneaking in at work to catch the drama. Hi, hon. I hope you're having a good day. And Denise, thank you for the super chat, love. Denise says, she doesn't love herself. She's not loving anyone. No. She loves a Nashi.
Because the night before his dad flew in, I flew out. He was home alone that night. He messaged me. It feels like there's no light in the house without you. It's
God, that was because the solar panels hadn't held the charge. That's what that was.
awful. I'm so lonely. The next day his dad comes in and he basically, that's where conversation goes downhill.
I'm glad. I hope Poopy's dad walked in and was just like, delete her number. Just stop talking to her. Stop it. Grow up. Stop the shenanigans. Celeste, thank you for joining the channel as a member, mate. I appreciate it. Welcome. Enjoy your emojis. We have a really fun jazzed one over here.
And he's like, don't bring my family into it. They have nothing to do with it. They have no influence.
Oh my god, that was so nasty, Chantal.
And he's like, don't bring my family into it. They have nothing to do with it. They have no influence.
What is this sound? What is this? What is this? Chat, can someone explain this one to me? Is she possessed?
And he's like, don't bring my family into it. They have nothing to do with it. They have no influence.
Fucking Pazuzu over here. Oh my lord, Chantal. Chantal really hates that family.
Family into it. They have nothing to do with it. They have no influence. Really? Like, just be honest with me. I hate dishonest people.
Chantal, I think Chantal also needs to recognize the fact that Poopy's just gonna stop responding. Like, that's already kind of happened this week. That's led to a multitude of crash outs. But she's getting mad at Poopy, who's taken 5 hours to respond to a text message. Like, he is just going to block her. He is just gonna stop talking to her. And she's gonna be fucking Amber Linning about sending, like, PayPal deposits or whatever with messages. She's going to crash and burn. It's Chantal. You never loved me. It was always about the money. Like, we're halfway there, bro. Liz, thank you for the super chat, hun. Liz says, hello, Poppy darling. You're looking lovely. Thanks. I hope you're well, enjoying this Monday for me, but thank you. Hello, chat. Hello, replay gang. Hello to Foodie Beauty and ALS Lucas. Hi, everyone. Thanks, honey.
You go all in, men don't, yeah.
I mean, to be entirely honest, Poopy put up with Chantal for 3 years. Like, that is a lot. That's a lot in the grand scheme of things. He did it for money, but, like...
What I want in life? I don't know. It's not just about finding another man or woman. It's like...
I'm sorry, Chantal, are we re-entering our part gay era?
It's not just about finding another man or woman. It's like... Sure, there's millions of people, but those people are not you. Like... What about all of that time you spend together with, like, having feelings for each other, having chemistry? And I know trolls...
Oh yeah, that red hot chemistry. Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, they fucked in a shower, you guys. They were just, oh boy, couldn't tell them nothing. Say it again.
Sure, there's millions of people, but those people are not you. Like... What about all of that time you spend together with, like, having feelings for each other, having chemistry? And I know trolls and haters, and they're all like, oh, see, it's never real. Like...
It was never real. It was never real. I don't know how anybody could have watched that and thought that that was real. It was not real. He wanted his money. Do you realize, like, if you actually go back and look at the content, there was, I hate to say the words out loud, there was so much more chemistry in the first year. After the first year, when Chantal started to, like, take a big hit to her income, that's when the couples channel stuff stopped. That's when, like, he stopped being on camera. That was also all after Poopgate, to be fair. But, like, all of that started to crash and burn. Meanwhile, Poopy's talking to other people, hanging out with other people, cheating on Chantal multiple times. Get red hot chemistry. Red hot. Queer Drop, thank you for 7 months, honey. Queer Drop says, couldn't happen to a worse person. Love that. Agreed. And Ever After, thank you for the super chat. Ever says, I hope he's not a mod still, or she better be careful. No, I reckon she's gotten rid of him as a mod at this point in time. She'd be stupid not to. And I think she said that she changed all her passwords and stuff. I think he just wants to cut and run. I think he wants absolutely nothing to do with Chantal anymore. I think that the family's found him like a nice future wife in Syria. I think that's probably the reason why his dad was over there. And I think that he'll build himself a degular life in Syria, and Chantal will be raging and crying for the next 3 to 6 months. Sids, hello, honey. Welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy your emojis. And Allison, thank you for joining the channel as a member as well. Oh, new channel members. Chat, everyone, say hi. Thank you for being here. Enjoy your emojis. Sugar, thank you for the super chat. Sugar says, Salah is like, I know there are a million other people out there. Who do you think I'm dating? And Kat, thank you for the super chat. Kat says, I was trying to pinpoint her look and I got it. The pale lady from Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Love the commentary. Thank you, honey. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a good day. Thank you, thank you.
It makes me wonder, because, like, honestly, you're so fucking heartless, you know? He told me he's gonna be single forever.
That's not happening.
Just yesterday.
That's not happening. I did, Kitty. I did. I don't
Maybe
agree
I'm grieving
with
the person I thought, like...
Allison says she wants him to beg her to come back. Oh, 100% down. Chantal would be the happiest person on the planet if Poopy asked her to come back. He's not going to. That's not happening. And Celeste, thank you for gifting 5 channel memberships. I appreciate it, honey. Welcome and welcome back, everyone. Enjoy your emojis, especially the jazzed one. And please make sure you thank the lovely Celeste for the gift. Thanks, hon.
Anyway. It's just,
hey, one, good
really
to see you,
hard.
honey. What did you draw?
Let be single expression. Hey, be single West. She's so hyper.
Queer Drop, and that's the thing. He's super happy every time he drops Chantal off. There's no like longing. There's no sadness. There's bye. See ya. Enjoy your 30-hour trip.
Are you beezing?
Oh, no. No bees.
You think he's talking to someone else?
Yes. I think the aunties have already set him up.
What?
Aunties move swift. They did on Chantal. Leonie, thank you for 16 months, hon. Leonie says, he's lucky he's in Syria. She can't stalk him. Oh, no. Yes, 100%. I mean, Chantal doesn't have the transport at the moment, but very lucky that she's not able to go and test whether or not his door's locked. Valen, thank you for the super chat, honey. Valen says, today I'm going to an exclusive fan event for my favorite singer. Oh, fun. Walking in beautiful nature with her. Chantal is sitting in her flat whinging. Winning! You have a fabulous day, Valen. Thank you for the super chat.
Why didn't you just admit it then? Like, why lie? Just say it. Just say it and I'll leave you alone.
No, you won't. No, you won't, Chantal. Because in the past, any of your loophole ex-boyfriends who have told you the truth, you have crashed out and just fucking let rip on live stream. And it's a hoot and a holler, and I fucking love it. But, Poopy probably... Seeing that you've already spilt tea about Poopy once while being back in Canada, he probably doesn't want it to happen again.
Like, why be cruel? And, like, I hate that. Like, why string me along? Just tell me to fuck off. I would rather that than be, like, vague.
Can you imagine if Poopy told her to fuck off from the other side of the planet? Chantal would be fucking reaming him out for a week.
Wait.
I can't believe you fake loved me, you piece of shit! Yeah, sure, you'd handle that well. Reginald, thank you for 13 months, honey. Reginald says she also wouldn't be able to see through the Crisco. Shout out Crisco Windows. Good to see you, love.
And I miss Julia.
Well, you abandoned your cat,
I
so
miss her a lot. I miss Sasa. Like, I miss that family sense of
Julia really is the sweater you left behind at Trade's house.
family that
Poor Julia.
I was getting.
Eric, it is. It's hilarious. Not Julia the cat in the chat saying, "I don't miss you."
I'm not giving him money. He's not getting money from me.
Now?
Are you kidding? But no, he hasn't asked me for money. So.
Weird, you stop providing money and the relationship just dissipates. That's so bizarre. Rachel, good to see you, honey. Thank you for being here for 47 months. Rachel says, shout out Terry. This is Towers all the way down, and it always will be.
My family is not here.
Are we clipping our nails here? Girl, you know she's just clipping them straight on the floor. Ugh. Ugh. She literally just swept her nail clippings onto the floor. What a grub. Ugh. Honestly, her and Rosie have so much in common. By the way, chat, just in case you missed it, there was a Rosie stream last night. It was a hoot. It was a holler. It was a good time. Julia the cat, thank you for the super chat. Love Julia says, please tell me she can't come back. Meow. I don't think you're ever going to see her again, Julia, to be fair.
So what are you doing back there? You need your nails cut. Hold on, guys.
Wait, Chantel's cutting the cat's nails? She's cutting her nails. Rendeev, thank you for the super chat, honey. Rendeev says, mad at the family who's been through war and is now in an unstable zone. Like, maybe that is why Salah doesn't answer. We know it's because of the stand. But still, true. Very, very true. He might be currently unavailable. I agree. And Finn's mum, thank you for the super chat. Finn's mum says, the sense of family she didn't want, she had. Yeah, and then she pissed it all away because she didn't like visitors, I guess. No, the cat needs to go to the vet and get its shots and get spayed, but, like, that won't happen. Chantel's too busy being miserable.
Thank you, Ageless Beauty.
Did she run out of gummies? It is kind of giving that too, actually.
No, I think some of his family probably doesn't want him with me at all. Some of his family's very nice. And
shout out to the aunties.
loving towards me. Mostly in Syria, but I don't know how his dad feels. He was really nice. Always nice to me, but I don't talk to him much, Like, if I was in his dad's shoes, yeah, I'd probably want my son to have children or whatever, or I probably wouldn't even give a fuck, honestly. Live how you want to live.
Okay, I gotta ask you, chat, what do you reckon? Do you think the family actually said anything that might insinuate their disappointment in Chantal because of the whole kids thing? Or do you think it's all in her head? Because, like, the way she talks about it makes me think that there was never any discussion about any of that, and Chantal's just fucking paranoid, bro. Like, she sounds like she's having a paranoid breakdown.
Like, if I was in his dad's shoes, yeah, I'd probably want my son to have children or whatever, or I probably wouldn't even give a fuck, honestly. Live how you...
Like, I don't ever think that Chantal was hiding behind a doorway listening to Poopy's family tell Poopy about how surprising it is that Chantal can't have kids. Like, I don't think that ever happened. It feels like this is such, like, a paranoid, insecure thought that again, therapy might help with, Chantal, like, help you be able to reconcile and work through all of that. But it is giving paranoid.
Want to live.
Yeah, in a different language, by the way, because, like, again...
I mean, you have other kids that are having kids. How many kids do you need to have? Like, every single person...
Whoa, I didn't expect shitty Chantal to be here today. Are you hearing this?
Like, if I was in his dad's shoes, yeah, I'd probably want my son to have children or whatever, or I probably wouldn't even give a fuck, honestly. Live how you want to live. I mean, you have other kids that are having kids. How many kids do you need to have? Like, every single person in your family has to have kids for you to be happy?
Oh, Chantal, just shut up. Just stop talking. We're not gonna shame entire families living in Syria for having kids. Girl, what the actual fuck? That's probably one of the worst takes I've heard all week from her. Woof. Woof.
Yeah, I do, Tracy. Like, he always says it's not the kids, it's not marriage, I want to be single forever, every time I talk to him. Yeah.
Also, this does sound like a little bit of cope, because Chantal really does want to find a reason for her that the marriage didn't work. And I think in her mind, her paranoid little pea brain, I think it's really easy to blame something unchangeable like that, as opposed to, like, Chantal being the problem. Now, look, don't get me wrong, Poopy was his own problem, out here cheating and wanting to shit on people and all of that. But, like, I think Chantal's really wrestling with the idea that he couldn't love her as she is. It had to be some unchangeable element of Chantal that was the reason why the marriage didn't work. The marriage didn't fucking work because he didn't like you. He only wanted you for the money. And the proof we have of that is the fact that he consistently cheated on you. So, I don't know why this is I think that this is a talking point just came out because it's cope. Like, Chantal has to have a reason that the marriage didn't work, and it's because she can't have children. It's not because she's, like, a dirty, stinky mess, and she's a terrible person. And he never liked her to begin with, and it was all a scam. But I digress. Patient, thank you for rejoining the channel as a member, mate. I appreciate it. Enjoy your emojis. Hello, hello.
Anyway. Avoid men who believe they should spread their seed. They're cheaters. Let me spread my seed. Spread thy legs, old wench.
Deborah says, Pulpy, she insists she's not sending him money. Do you believe that? No, I think she's Amber Linning.
What the hell is the fucking world coming to? I mean, I miss that, like, everyday comfort, like cuddling, watching movies, someone to confer over dinner with, just like stupid shit. Look what the cat's doing.
We can't see what the cat's doing.
Something you can do with a hijab or not is love someone.
Alright, girl, we gotta put that on a t-shirt. There you go, there's a merch idea.
Something you can do with a hijab or not is love someone.
That's motivational. That's a cross-stitch quote right there. That's deep.
Come here. Come see.
Chat, by the way, there's so many of you here this morning. Hello. If you'd like to hit the like button, feel free. We're just working our way through this today.
Here she is. Here she is.
Hi, Blanche.
Me balding? Yeah. I've been balding. I've been bald. I gotta style my hair. Did I choose this? Yeah. I feel like I did. I don't know if I made a mistake or not. It's too early to tell. But, like, the way I'm feeling, like, just feeling like shit. Like, pure shitsicle. Hey.
Okay. You want to check your freezer for one of those? No, Sky. Surprisingly, no. Mm-hmm. Chantal might have.
No, he hasn't asked me to come back. Just give me a second, guys. I just have to do my hair a bit. Maybe we can try to go out. I don't know.
What are you doing here? Hey.
Okay, well, just silence and heavy breathing. I can skip through that.
I
That's
know.
fine. Oh, we put the fibers in. Go, take a breath.
And then actually, yeah, 'cause when someone said, "Oh, you know, they've seen it without the hijab," well, yeah.
I don't know if we want to be putting hair fibers in wet hair. That sounds like a recipe for mud.
He told me there's no need to wear it. Like if we're separating, so.
Why were you wearing it for him? That is so. It's still such a bugbear of mine.
Right? For Allah, well, I don't believe that the religious part is mixed in with that. I think it's cultural hijab, in my opinion.
She literally, Chantal, you are saying the words without saying it. You were wearing the hijab for Poopy. Not for yourself, not for the respect of God, not for the religion, not for faith. It was because Poopy said he wouldn't marry you unless you did. That is some unhinged shit right there.
My opinion. And I'm sticking to it. I mean, I really, really don't know why you would be with a Western woman, especially Foodie Beauty. Like, you've seen, he's never, like, complained about that stuff, but...
He thought your wigs were your real hair.
About my past and stuff, but my present wasn't that great either, right?
Do you think he saw the peeps? Do you think he saw the spatula videos? Or the whisk?
Like, why am I blaming myself for everything? Like, I'm, like, the only person to make a mistake. Like, I feel like all of this problem is because of me.
Well, it takes two to not tango, so I think that the failure of this marriage might be in two parts, you know?
Anyway.
One. Not Minx.
No, a strong, independent man, right, would make their own choice. He'll say this is his own choice. That's the thing. Well, when I first got with you, I didn't listen to what anybody wanted. Okay, well,
Oh, she's so close to going off on him. He just needs to step like 1 foot out of line in the text messages and she'll fucking erupt. Look at her. She's such a joke. She is.
you left him. Yeah, but he's supposed to, like fight for me back, duh.
Chat, this is the most toxic take on any relationship. It doesn't matter whether or not it's a romantic one, or a friendly one, or a family one. No, this is not the way healthy relationships work. We do not, there it is, fucking idiot. Exactly, Deirdre. We do not exist in, like, I don't know, I'd say a Hallmark romance film, but, like, even they don't toe the line of this stupidity. Meek, thank you for the super chat, honey. Meek says, she keeps bringing up the kids. It makes it sound like that he broke up with her, not mutual. No, this is what Chantal does, right? Chantal gets to a point, here, look, this has happened, not so much with old mate, but I could see it happening, but definitely with BB. Chantal gets into these relationships where she knows she's miserable. And they always devolve in a very similar way. If you look at Poopy's relationship and what Chantal has told us of BB's relationship, they both have dissolved into this, like roommate situation, perhaps is the best way to describe it, where they kind of exist within the same sphere, but in Foodie's weird, fucked up head, she thinks that, like, the honeymoon phase of a relationship is the relationship. So when the relationship gets more comfortable and everybody's kind of just happy existing in each other's space, she thinks that that means the relationship is a failure. So, which, in the Poopy relationship, it was always only ever about money. So she had a much higher expectation of what was going on. So it devolves, and then, like, they get less and less intimate, and they're less and less interested in one another. And instead of, like, finding ways to work through that, Chantal just basically kicks in the door and says, well, if you don't love me anymore, let's just break up. And 9 times out of 10, well, 2 times out of 2, I would say, when the other person in the relationship hears that, they say, okay, great, when can you move out? And that happened both with Poopy and BB, so... Yeah, Chantal's got this weird, fucked up thought that, like, if you say that you don't want to be together anymore, that if the other person should fight to stay in the relationship, girl, where's your fight? You don't have any fight in the relationship. You just yell about when you're not happy. You don't want to work on anything. You just say, well, why don't we break up then? Lisa, thank you for the super chat, honey. Lisa says, did Poopy appear on camera in Syria? Very little from memory. Very little. I don't think fully.
You left him. Yeah, but he's supposed to, like fight for me back, duh.
If she actually thinks that's how relationships work, she's going to be alone forever. Like, I don't think Chantal's going to be finding the one anytime soon, don't get me wrong, but, like, that is the most immature approach to a relationship, especially in your 40s, girl, I think I've ever heard.
Like, what do you think? What do you expect? Don't be an idiot, please.
Can fucking Melly or Smeardrop tell Chantal that that's not how relationships work, please? she needs someone she perceives as a friend to actually tell her that's not how relationships work.
Please.
Oh, Lily, no, sorry if I missed it. Thank you, though.
This is why I
yes,
hate white shirts.
She did name the cat.
Already
Blanche.
something on them.
And the kitten doesn't seem like a Blanche to me, but...
You're supposed to cry for me, Argentina. You're supposed to be like, yeah, I miss you.
Chantal has not had one healthy breakup. I mean, if you go through all of Chantal's obsessions with men over the years, none of it is fucking healthy. But, like, that particular take is so toxic and weird. You're supposed to fight for me. You're supposed to fight for our love. Girl, grow up.
Can you buy a used car? A divorce support group? Yeah, so I can hear other people cry about the same thing I'm crying about. I'm just joking. I know what you mean. This is too tight.
It's too small. Witchy, 100%. We'll be on international Tinder by the end of the year. I'm telling you now.
Thanks, Peachy. He's just like, we'll see you then. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. And it's so shocking because it's like, you were just so lovey-dovey. How do they do that? Like, how?
He wanted you for your money, girl. We need to wake up.
1 minute.
She needs to realize what this is, or next time, like, someone's just going to do the same thing.
I love you. 1 minute. I wish you the best. I don't get it. Not like that. When it suits them. God,
He wanted to make sure you got on that fucking plane, because he could push you on the plane.
just move on with your life.
He needed things to be amicable in Syria until he knew you were out of country. That's what he needed.
I swear, if I hear that, just move on. How about you just eat a pile of crap? How about that? Just move on with your life.
I mean, not wrong.
Just move on.
Just move on.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I'll move on, alright? I'll move on and I'll be so successful and happy.
Yeah, I'll move on, alright. I'll show him I'm a real winner.
And you something. Give me a minute. Where'd you go? Hey.
Dreaming is a form of planning. Yeah. Yep. And delusion is a version of reality.
Where did my earring go?
Oh no. Oh no! Didn't we just buy those? We've already lost the earring.
Do I not have earrings?
Yes, Lisa. Yeah, good to see you.
I bought some earrings yesterday, right, guys? I have that Carrie Underwood song in my head. Remember, I always hated that song. Okay, where are your earrings? Oh, I hate it.
Well, ironically enough, that song was about doing something to a man before he cheats, but Poopy's already cheated on Chantal 3 times, so.
And I'm just looking for it.
She's a bit late for the song.
Them now.
Hey, Celia.
No? Earring. Where are you?
Not Snowman down. The Snowman's so tired of her.
Over here? Ugh. Like I always move stuff.
Leonie, I think that'll be like wedding pictures. That's what I think.
Maybe it's everything for me.
Pardon me. Okay, we might skip ahead until after she's struggled finding her earring.
What in the hell happened to my earrings?
Apparently takes 10 minutes. Very good. Skip. Oh yeah, wow. Poopy doesn't know what he's missing.
I need a hair elastic, but don't have one. I don't know what I expect from Salah. How about acting like we were married for 3 years? How
Oh my god, she's so pissed. I love it.
how about some respect and dignity?
Where has he disrespected you, Chantal? Outside of cheating on you 3 times, petting you like a dog and throwing water in your face, where after the divorce has he disrespected you? Show us.
How about that?
Chantal saying he's disrespecting her is just him not responding to a text message for 5 hours. This is a crash out. Hey, Elle, good to see you, hon.
That'd be nice. Would be nice. I'm taking the cat's brush, it's smaller. Trade ya!
Guys, I don't think Chantel's well today. Chantel's brushing her hair out with the cat brush. Don't get me wrong, I don't think that cat brush has been used on the cat. But we're now... Yeah, use that tiny cat brush. That's smart.
He doesn't, he'll message me a bit, and then it will be several hours, and then he'll message me, but not really, answer anything I'm saying, you know?
Maybe he's, just hitting the predictive text messages. Oh, that's smart. Polish, thank you for the super chat, honey. Polish says, show us on Reginald. Not Reginald. The disrespect.
And if you ever love somebody, how do you like to see them like this?
Girl, you being like this is a you thing, not a him thing.
You know what I mean?
It's called a divorce.
Yeah, I do feel like I deserve better. I feel okay, I've said some pretty hurtful things to him when we fought.
Uh-huh.
He's not an angel. Likewise, You think I just say those things for no reason? Like, yeah, right, Tiny. I mean, anyways, one day I'm gonna have my shit together, and all of the crummy people who I wasn't good enough for when I was at my worst, you can eat crap when I'm at my best.
When's that happening, honey? I'm not gonna hold my breath, in all honesty.
And if that never happens, then you can say dodged a bullet, but
well, this is cope. This is giving big cope energy.
Whatever.
I'm gonna be hot and successful. You'll all pay. Exactly, Patty.
Hold on.
Bring on the glow up, I say. Been waiting for that arc for a minute.
No, I wasn't texting him.
Louise, thank you for the super chat, honey. Louise says she must have forgotten how she disrespected his family, not only while she was there, but after she got back to Canada. That's true. Thank you for the support, hon.
And like, yeah, I would say a lot of the time women, they do end up getting called nuts, like, oh, she's messaging him. Well, if they weren't such inconsiderate pricks and cared about your feelings, then maybe we wouldn't have to look insane, you know?
You're not married, and chat, I won't speak for women as Chantal is speaking for women and kind of speaking for the actions of men. But girl, I think across the gender gaps, we can probably all agree that this is unhinged behavior, and no. Lily, thank you for the super chat, honey. Lily says, I'm happy she's got a name. Sorry, my crash out. That's okay. Blanche is a good name. I saw her more as a Shruti, or like a cupcake or something, you know?
Like, whatever. I'm not going down that road.
Okay, please don't.
I don't send money. You need no man for happiness. I wish.
I mean, I don't know if we're all watching the same person. Marsha, thank you for 15 months, love. Marsha says, because I love hearing my name from an Aussie. Oh, thank you for the support, honey. I appreciate it. Marsha, good to see you.
No, you don't need a man for happiness. You don't. But it's no secret, or else nobody would be with anyone, that being in love is a good thing.
Yeah, but girl, you gotta love yourself. Otherwise, how in the hell are you gonna love somebody else, you know?
But I don't know why I was dumb and thought that none of this, there's always time, Mercutio. All of this could be done without any transition period. I thought I would just be here like, yay, celebrate good times, come on. Because like when I wasn't...
I need to hear the saddest celebrate rendition ever in reality speed. Hold on.
Just be here like, yay, celebrate good times, come on.
Wait, I'm gonna do it with her.
Just be here like, yay, celebrate good times, come on.
Oh my god, that's funny. Do it again.
Yay, period. I thought I would just be here like, yay, celebrate good times, come on.
My god. Oh, she's gonna take me out. Oh my god, that's funny. Holy shit. I can't wait to see the edits on that. Oh. Whew.
Because like when I was in Syria, yeah, I did feel that way. I did feel kind of like, I can't wait to get out of here. But at the same time, like...
Oh, whew, need a breath. Hold on.
It felt homey too, right?
It's a celebration.
So... It's just weird at first. So different. But, you know, the more he is like this, the more angry I get, so maybe that's a good thing.
He's not even doing anything. He's just not responding to you immediately. My god, this is why everybody should be warned about Chantal. Butterfly, thank you for the super chat, love. Butterfly says she doesn't know what love looks like. No, she doesn't. She doesn't at all. She doesn't know what a healthy relationship looks like.
Yeah.
You said celebration. Shut up! Oh, that's good. Average Fly, thank you for the super chat, honey. Average Fly says it doesn't matter what sort of person Sala is. What matters is who you are. If you can't stand your own company, then you can't expect other people to want your company. Say it louder. She might want to work on that. 100% she might want to work on that. Will she? No. She will sit here and say that, like, if it's real love, if they're really interested in Chantal, they'll accept Chantal the way that she is. And that's what she thinks love is.
We both came to this agreement. I know.
Which, yeah, well, not even love. That's what Chantal thinks a relationship is. A relationship isn't compromise. A relationship is just accepting fucking misery beauty over here. Look, no disrespect to Kathy Bates, by the way. No disrespect intended. But, like, she's looking real misery. She's looking real misery today.
But then when it comes time to actually happening, it's just really sad. Am I going to find better than him? No. I mean, my whole perception that there's fairy tale romance is dead. Like, romance is dead. There's no such thing.
I mean, romance exists. A fairy tale romance is, like, unobtainable in the way that, like Disney films exist. But, girl, grow up. There's a celebration in the chat. Yeah.
I had some pretty bad meltdowns there. My mental health was bad, but I'm not used to that environment. And even though, because I loved him, I went there. And I don't think too many people can say
again, just a reminder to everyone that Poopy literally told Chantal, don't come here. Don't come to Syria. Don't come here. Hey, Barbecue Chilling. Good to see you, honey. How are you?
I'm not used to that environment. And even though, because I loved him, I went there. And I don't think too many people can say that they can live there. Even him, sometimes he doesn't know if he can live there. So.
Well, see, Chantal, that's the thing. For him, he doesn't get a lot of choice where he's living, unfortunately. He kind of has to, like, make the life that he wants there. And, like, you did nothing but fucking complain.
Oh, I cannot give you an answer right now because I want to see in a few months' time. I hate seeing you high, and you know you were almost.
Ooh, tea, drama, gossip. Celeste, thank you for the super chat. Celeste says baby reindeer too. I mean, when Baby Reindeer first came out, if you were watching Chantal, it was eerily similar to the old mate arc. Eerily similar.
Oh, I cannot give you an answer right now because I want to see in a few months' time. I hate seeing you high, and you know you were almost nude on camera one day.
She was. She saw 5,000 people in the chat and said, "Let me get lightning to strike twice, baby. Let me get a wig and barely cover up." Classic Chantal.
And it's easy for people to say, let him go. I know there's only so much you guys can say or feel not being in that situation. It's like so different when you're in it.
The funny thing is, like, I imagine that a large amount of people who watch Chantal, either via reaction channels or directly, have probably been through breakups before. Like, the likelihood of people having been in relationships that haven't worked out is probably, like, relatively moderate to the majority. In the chat, girl, this is why so many people can sit back and be like, this is unhealthy. This is, like, could you imagine breaking up with Chantal? Imagine. Firewall, thank you for the super chat, honey. Firewall says, well, she did a lot for him. She got him into Syria. I mean, she did get him kicked out of Kuwait, so there's that. And then apologized by buying solar panels.
So, how is he leading me on for money? I'm not giving him a penny. That's your fault if you don't believe that. I don't know what to tell you.
I think he's just keeping Chantal amicable.
He knew.
Amicable? I think Poopy's just trying to keep the breakup amicable so Chantal won't do exactly this. Crash out on the internet and spill everything. Because ultimately, Poopy didn't want to be a public figure after Poopgate, and Poopy just doesn't want Chantal talking about him.
What I was like before I
Because, you know, it's humiliating.
went to Kuwait.
The whole thing is just humiliating.
I'll tell you. He knew what I was like before I went to Kuwait. Was he just hoping I would change? And I feel like I did. If you're telling me that even in Kuwait when I was raging, that is still Foodie Beauty, calm down. The last 3 years was my life calm down.
Was it?
You know. Yeah, sitting and crying and thinking about Salah is something I feel like is normal when you divorce, if you were sincere and love the person. If he's
Yeah, but you've been talking about getting divorced for like 2 or 3 weeks before you left Syria, that you were separating. And now we're like 2 or 3 weeks later. Girl, like, you need to process this offline. You need to go and have a cup of tea with your mum or your auntie or Pete's and get it all out there, not here. I mean, I find it wildly entertaining, but is it healthy? No.
It's not, it's because he's too busy right now. And that's what I mean. His dad was smart. He knew when to swoop in. Right after I left, because when
Not his dad knew when to swoop in. Chantal, girl, that's his family. That's his family. You're just the loophole, like, wife who was romance scammed. That's his actual family.
Right now. And that's what I mean. His dad was smart. He knew when to swoop in. Right after I left, because when you're alone and you've just gone through a divorce, you're so
Now, there's a lot of conversation out there about how Chantal, like, isolates people. If that isn't the fucking biggest tell I have ever heard about how Chantal views, like, romantic relationships, I don't know what is. Because the fact that she's saying that Poopy's dad swept in while she wasn't there screams isolation. Friday, thank you for the super chat, honey. Friday says, I woke up to a gifted membership. Thank you, person. I'm not sure who that was, Friday, but we'll pass it on. Thank you for the super chat, honey.
Sitting and crying and thinking about Salah is something I feel like is normal when you divorce, if you were sincere and love the person. If he's not, it's because he's too busy right now. And that's what I mean. His dad was smart. He knew when to swoop in.
That's crazy.
Right after I left, because when
that's actually misery. That's fucking insane.
you're alone and you've just gone through a divorce, you're so vulnerable and weak. And he probably thought, oh, you know.
Chantal, I gotta tell you this. People who actually care about one another, not a fucking, I'm not diagnosing or anything, but that sounds sociopathic. Like, people don't naturally see that. People don't naturally look at a situation and think, oh, that person's weak, I can really get in on them now. Most people who, like, see a friend or a family member who are struggling and going through a hard time don't think, oh, I'll swoop in now and, like, get what I want. The majority of people will see that in a friend or a family member and think, oh, I need to be there for my friend or I need to be there for my family member and support and help them. There's nothing in the conversation about Poopy's family that makes me think the dad is trying to swoop in and do fucking anything outside of support his son. What the actual fuck? That's so much of this run of conversation tells you so much of Chantal's fucking psyche when it comes to relationships. Like, that's actually unhinged. That is some crazy shit.
Sincere and love the person. If he's not, it's because he's too busy right now. And that's what I mean. His dad was smart. He knew when to swoop in. Right after I left, because when you're alone and you've just gone through a divorce, you're so vulnerable. And
yeah, you're vulnerable, so friends and family are able to, like, help you and support you and be there for you and get you back up on your feet. And, like, you know, kindness.
Weak. And he probably thought, oh, you know.
Not this. Girl, you crazy.
Because he was really sad that night before his dad came. Oh, it's like the house is like there's no light inside of it without you. How do you go from that to what, in 3 days? I am high in that, I know, but like he has bad habits too. I'm not going to air them, but he has bad things about him.
She will, and that's the whole reason why he's placating her.
And I would quit. I would have like I want to quit, but it's like being here alone. It's so hard that like I just feel like the THC just like helps me. It masks anything, even though I know it's not helping in the long run. Yeah. But anyway,
Fruit fly, yeah, she's less high today.
I'm mad at how he's handling it now. I'm just in disbelief because you're disillusioned after spending 3 years with someone and you think they're a certain way, and they're not. And you have to be pure evil. I don't care what anyone says.
Wow.
To really, really have loved someone apparently for 3 years.
I don't think the way that Chantal perceives love is right. By the way, I don't think any of this is healthy. Girl, how are you gonna sit here and be like, well, you're like, I loved you and you just don't get it? Girl, he cheated on you. He disrespected you. He's a fuckhead. Grow up. Have some self-respect. Maybe it's Cluster B. Hello, thank you for being here for 2 months, honey. Maybe he says, thank you, Poppy. You put the fun in this funeral. Not the funeral. Not the relationship funeral. And Polish, thank you for the super chat as well, honey. Polish says he meant he can't pay the electric without you. Yeah, there's no light in the house.
And they're not. And you have to be pure evil. I don't care what anyone says.
That's insane.
To
That's
really,
crazy to
really
say.
have loved someone apparently for 3 years, to just see them suffering and just like, whatever, my daddy's here. Like,
Oh god, she's got so many issues. Freud would have a field day. Girl doesn't even remember. He might be out fucking camping for all she knows. They don't get like the best service over there. Girl, your insecurity's showing.
and why wouldn't he truly love me? Because I'm fat?
No, but you are gross. Well, no, not no, but girl, he was a romance scammer. He was using you for money. He never actually loved you. He tolerated you for a monthly paycheck. What are we doing here?
I'm a mess, so what? People can still love each other. Yeah,
Because you suck.
whatever. So that's it. It's just, I'm just so pissed off in a lot of ways. Because like the grief, it turns to anger, right?
Oh, is that what we're doing here? Are we working through the 5 stages of grief? Is that what this is? Are we angry now? Chantal's always angry.
Oh well.
Oh, Angela, she's just got a lot of mental health things. Mental health things. I have to say menti B things.
Hey, Teardrop.
Chantal hasn't got a great relationship with like parental figures. She hasn't got a good perspective on like love or what romantic relationships are like or what fucking boundaries are. Like there's a lot up there that's not well. Not from a diagnosis like standpoint, just from a like the way she talks about relationship standpoint or people.
I don't even think he looks at his channel comments much.
Mental things are hard.
I said that. I'm like, you let people just talk shit about me in your comments. Show me one. There's like several. I don't care. I don't even go look. I don't give a shit.
There's confirmation that Chantal, being unable to reach out to Poopy, is hanging out on his channel and reading the comment sections. Oh my god, girl. Grow up.
I don't even think he looks at his channel comments much. I said that. I'm like, you let people just talk shit about me in your comments. Show me one. There's like several. I don't care. I don't even go look. I don't give a shit.
Oh my god, Poopy, you better be careful. All of your shit's about to be spilled.
He's not gonna... I know he'll never be the type to just go lick the arses of haters for some quick clout and attention. He's not desperate like Amberlynn's family member.
Anybody fucking tries to pay Poopy for insider tea, I swear to God. I swear to God.
You never know, but...
Not doing this again.
Teardrop is loyal, I know. Him wanting you calm, healthy, and not disrespecting yourself is him loving you. Maybe.
Yeah, she'll spill everything within days. Don't worry.
He is more responsible than me, which must be hard.
Like, she'll say some shit, and then Poopy... I don't know. I don't know whether or not Poopy will, like, throw on a live and clarify anything or clear the air, because I honestly don't think anything that Chantal has to say about Poopy at this point in time is most likely not going to affect him in any way. And not going to affect him in any meaningful way. Like, for us, we've all watched enough Chantal to know that, like, she'll say anything to get a rise out of people. And I don't think anything that she says is going to negatively impact him in Syria. So, like, girl, say what you want, but I don't think it's going to affect him outside of being, like, a final nail in the coffin when it comes to the loophole marriage.
Somebody like that.
Fondue.
I just want to, like... I don't know.
Kyle, good to see you, honey. I don't think she ever will. No. Because it just makes her look like a fool, and Chantal will do everything to stop looking like a fool, even though Boo Boo the fool.
You seem too fake. Work on yourself. Work on yourself. Work on yourself. I guess I don't have a choice. Why don't I want him? I don't know. I'm not motivated to do anything. I know I was. I have everything I wanted right now. Not happy.
Okay, well, that's a you problem.
Do a glow up. You dodged a bullet. That's all what his family's probably saying to him. You dodged a bullet. Who's to guarantee that he marries someone who's not crazier?
Oh, so we're acknowledging the crazy in the room with us. Okay.
Can happen. I might have been not very modest for most of my life, but anyway.
Stella, no, I'd bet money on it.
Let's scream as loud in the mountain bees. That's why I said probably ladybugs. I don't know if you, heard that word. It's hard to find someone crazier than you.
I mean, she's getting it from her own chat. Hyper, thank you for the super chat, honey. Dodged a missile. Dodged a lot. Just so much.
I didn't say he was responsible for my happiness, and not once. What I said was, it's unbelievable to me that somebody can just be your whole everything. He wants you to fund his... I'm not giving him any money. He's not asking me for a cent. For real. So, it's not going to happen. Show you a fake smile?
I am 100% of the thought that Poopy was putting like $10 away every time he had to order delivery for Chantal, and he's got like a couple of grand to just sit on. Guaranteed. That's why he really, like, that's why through the years he started to get like less and less concerned about whether or not Chantal would be there, really. Like, he's got a backup fund. He's fine.
Ask Pete to be cameraman, but he acts when he travels. He didn't lie about medals. He has them. But I mean, why, like...
Not the fucking nunchuck medals, girl. We never saw the nunchuckery. Still mad about that.
Ask Pete to be cameraman, but he acts when he travels. He didn't lie about medals. He has them. But I mean, why wouldn't you want that? Like, we could have had that life, like... I feel like he just lost the want to do any YouTube along the way. Like, screw this crap, you know?
It all happened after Poopgate. After his, like, shitty behavior was exposed and out there on the internet, and he was cheating on people and all of that. Like, he was doing reactions to reaction channels, he was doing his video game stuff, and he clocked out of all of that stuff once Poopgate happened. Because Poopy was not about the online scrutiny. That's why. Well, and also, he realized that he didn't need to put that much effort in for Chantal to, like, have access to the money. The first year was fine. The first year was, like, couples content and love documentaries and all of that. But he realized he really didn't need to put in that much effort to, like, keep stringing you along and keep getting access to cash.
It's like, who cares about the haters?
Which sounds insane, and it is. Don't get me wrong, but that's how I saw it.
Want to do any YouTube along the way. Like, screw this crap, you know? It's like, who cares about the haters at the end of the day and your reputation? Who gives a shit? Honestly, who cares? Like, it's the internet. Like, you know, we could have made more money doing couples videos. It wasn't like we weren't rich, but who knows? We kept working at it. It's like, it makes more sense to do that than to worry about what you're going to do in Syria.
What he's going to do in Syria is live off of the bank that he was, like, putting away every time that you got money out of, like, for Syria in particular, every time Chantal got money out in Lebanon, undoubtedly Poopy was the one picking up that money, and undoubtedly you weren't counting cash. Right? So for at least the last 3 months of Chantal getting her paycheck out, he was most likely taking a bit off the top. For his time in Kuwait, he was absolutely taking a little off the top every time you ordered takeout or every time he had to go and pick up food for you. Like, girl, he had a safety nest. He had a backup. He had a safety.
I don't know, like, whatever. We need to reinvigorate. Peace is not a good traveler, but that's one thing I did like doing in.
Hey, Sansa,
no,
good
I
to
didn't
see
get
you.
him in legal trouble. The haters were trying to get us in legal
nest egg was the word I was looking for.
trouble. I wasn't in danger in Syria, not really. He didn't want that. I know. Right, Christina? He knew exactly who I was.
Hey, Freya.
It's a generational thing, historic. Pete isn't an inspirational. But he's always there when I need him. As like a friend, you know? And like Salah would get so mad when I would compliment Pete about anything friendship-wise. It's like, well, who's here for me now?
Super chat trauma dump said, Poopy clocked into the husband factory every day and retired early.
No, not you.
Yeah, he's got his golden watch and everything.
You're not here for me. You're literally not even fucking thinking about me right now. Like,
Girl, you're divorced. You're gonna have to get used to that.
I aged a few years. Did you, teardrop? Thanks, Miss Lily Blackdale.
Do you think she bought him the car after all? The one in Syria? I mean, the one in Kuwait was a lease. The one in Syria, unsure.
I don't know what I'm going to do yet today. Who you were ended up not who he wanted you went to. This with good intentions, he did not. I mean, he's saying that the reason we've grown apart is our fighting was really bad lately. But it seems like an excuse. I don't know.
Don't talk to me!
Whatever. It is what it is. Another day, another marriage down.
Woo!
The only thing I really wish I could get is Julia, which maybe at some point.
No, you've abandoned her. Julia is the sweater at the trades house, unfortunately.
I don't know.
Or Chantal's grandma's blanket at old mate's house for a more, like, in-universe reference.
The bots are back?
Why is she so excited about the bots being back?
Mine says growing apart from... I don't... The bots are back?
Again, another fucking bizarre sound I need in reality.
The bots are back?
That sound's gonna haunt me. That ain't right. That's not right. That's not right at all.
Mine says growing apart from... I don't have the DD wig. Wasn't worth the pain. Thank you guys for trying to cheer me up. Bots are beezing.
Not horny for bots.
Juice is Sasa's toy. No! And I miss Sasa. I didn't say it was all on Salah. I'm not blaming him. It's the way he's acting now is weird. That's all. It makes me feel like yes, like he was, it's like with the divorce papers behind my back. I feel like this is all intricately detailed and talked about with his family. And it's like, no, dude.
You were already aware that you were getting divorced. You were just shocked that he actually fucking followed through on anything.
I don't know how the women do that, man, with all the family, every single family member up their ass and around the corner. Like, what the fuck? I would go.
I think the family were involved because, one, they needed an extra, like, pressure point to actually get you to fucking leave. Because otherwise you were just going to sit in everybody's house and, like, exist. And two, didn't they, like, they needed witnesses. They needed other people to say, yes, I'm signing off on the dissolution of this marriage. Girl, you just didn't want it to happen. You wanted to go back to Canada and say, you're separated. No, you're not divorced, you're just separated. There's the open door of going back to Syria. And the divorce meant that door closed. So the family made sure that door was closed and locked. Clout Goblin, thank you for the super chat, honey. Clout says, honey, you're not rich enough to buy love anymore. Read her. You have to develop a quasi-decent personality. I'm afraid that's not happening.
Nuts, man. N-U-T-S. I'm sorry, but... Hold on.
Yeah, lock that key, exactly one.
I don't know. It's like I had to tell them about it because they have to be witnesses. Well...
Exactly. Why is that so shocking? They need multiple people to sign the piece of paper to say that you're no longer married. Divorce,
he lets his family choose the way he lives his life, yep.
God.
I understand them just, like, wanting good for him, but...
Why aren't I good for him?
At the same time, like... I wasn't, like, the most pious, like, modest, devout... You know, I said fuck all the time and swore a lot, and...
Yeah, and ate non-halal food and didn't pray and actually didn't give a shit about the religion whatsoever and was only wearing a hijab because Poopy told you to, and yeah. We could go on.
Which is not good for women to do. In their culture, it's bots live. My finger's always in my mouth. Do you guys think that's the...
I mean, culture aside, I think if someone in my family said, hey, I just got married, I'd love to introduce you to my lovely new wife, and it was Chantal, just based on things that we've seen on the internet, if she acted like a tenth of that in real life, I would probably have some words.
Vicious? Like, I think that's weird.
Girl, why does she keep sucking on her finger? What's with that? She's just cleaning her lipstick. Could she not?
His father...
It's fucking gross, man. Her hands are in the pie.
Flying in right away. A few days before I was to travel. So I was like, I'm going to go in the Madofa. I'm going to talk to my father on video. Which he did sometimes. Came back. Oh, my father's thinking of coming to Syria at some point. I thought this would be like in the future. Nope. As they say in Arabic, ala tul, right away. As soon as I'm out of there.
Why do you think that's such a shady thing? Why do you think it's such a weird fucking thing for someone to go, like, for someone to finish a relationship, to end a relationship, to get divorced, however you want to say it, and for their parent to be there to support them? Why do you think that's such a weird thing, Chantal? You are fucked in the head. Sorry. This is not about a mental health thing. This is about a fucking healthy relationship perspective thing. You need to go and speak to professionals about, like, your fucking daddy issues, your, like, insecurity, your paranoia. Go talk to a professional, because holy shit, that's unhinged. Like, that is dangerously unhinged to think that the universe is against you and everybody's against you, that in the event of a breakup, that someone's family would be there to support them. That is fucking crazy. That is absolutely fucking crazy. And maybe it's because Chantal feels as if her family aren't there to support her in this breakup. Probably because her mum's fucking over her dumbass shit. And her auntie, not so fun times. Maybe she just doesn't get it or understand. But also, I think Chantal probably has a history of manipulating and using her family when it comes to support and going through things. I think that might be it. So for Chantal, yeah, it does seem really weird that your family would be there to support you during the hard times as their like son or daughter or child or whatever. That is a foreign concept for Chantal because she's most likely abused that element of her relationship with her mum. But again, Freud would have a field day.
As soon as I'm out of there. So either I'm like, are you getting remarried? But like, wouldn't he just tell me that? Like, why hide that from me? If I'm not giving him anything,
there's the paranoia.
like, what's the purpose?
There's the paranoia. Well, maybe he is getting married without me. Maybe he's just not telling me he's getting married. Girl, we need to let it go now. We need to let it go. We're not even in the same continent.
So either I'm like, are you getting remarried? But like, wouldn't he just tell me that? Like, why hide that from me? If I'm not giving him anything, like, what's the purpose?
Because he doesn't want you acting crazy on the internet?
It's very sus. It was like right away.
Pretty good purpose.
Why wouldn't he tell me that? What does it matter? Like, just tell me you're getting married.
Why? It's none of your business. You don't need to know what he's doing. You don't need to know where he's sticking it. Oh God, I need to brush my teeth.
You don't want to hurt. Why? He doesn't care about my feelings. If he cared about my feelings, he wouldn't be doing what he's doing.
He doesn't care about your feelings. He doesn't care about you. He never did. He just wanted the paycheck, girl. Let it go.
Poop on beds and vomit.
For those of you who were here during the old mate era, these arguments will sound very familiar. Holy shit, she is the same person.
Okay, I didn't purposely poop on the bed. So you're telling me that Arab Muslims don't get sick?
What?
Like, I caught a flu from the food poisoning from there. It's not my fault. I was.
It's not my fault I shit the bed and threw up on the floor and covered it up with a towel or whatever. Okay, girl.
From the food poisoning from there. It's not my fault. I was laying in bed one day and thought, oh, I'd like to shit the bed today.
I mean, you've done it in Thailand. You did it in Syria. You most likely did it in Kuwait. You've definitely done it in Canada. It's wild to me that you don't think to get up and use the toilet.
Yeah, I'm wearing my new shoes.
She purposefully defiled his home out of spite. Yeah, well, odd one, I could see it. She said, fine, you don't want me here anymore. I'm going to leave you a little gift.
Backup? You think so?
Here's a turd on the bed, your favorite.
If not getting married, maybe his father's trying to get him back to Kuwait and let the family live in the Syria. Oh, get him back to Kuwait? Amber Heard moment. Even people hot like Amber Heard shit the bed, whatever. Happens. Fuck.
I'm sorry, Chantal, are you comparing yourself to Amber Heard today? Oh boy. Oh, wow. Oh. She needs to be studied. That's what a thing to say. Wow. Hyper, thank you for the super chat, love. Hyper says, at this point, isn't she just fucking territory? Yeah, something like that.
It's not like you plan it. Like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. One time I ate too many Cheerios and had an accident. He wanted you to still pay for things. Well, it's not happening, so it can't be that. That's okay, Stella. I'm not that dumb. I know that the views from bots don't make up a pay raise. I know.
Then why'd you get so excited?
It's weak and passive aggressive and always puts it all on you instead of being real. That's not someone to pine over. Yeah. He's changed since Syria. I'm sorry, but like you moved there and then one day we're like, oh, I like my traditional values. Okay, good for you. What about me? Like I'm just shit now? Like
Oh, so Poopy really did kind of soft launch the divorce there, huh? Fondue, thank you for the super chat, love. Fondue says her fluffing all 10 strands is sending me. She's doing a lot of twirling. She's doing a lot of like hot and popular flicks. Flicks and twirls. Sugar, thank you for the super chat, honey. Sugar says that left frozen shit in the freezer previously in Cornwall, probably didn't clean up the shit on Sala's floor or bed as a farewell gift. Yeah, she really is like the defecating queen. She, wherever she goes, there poop is. Great, thank you for the super chat, Sugar.
yeah, families there are super supportive, maybe a little too much. Where at places where it could do more harm than good. My husband pooped on the floor because he couldn't make it to the bathroom, and that's life. Yep. I dated someone 10 years younger and never again. Never, especially the male. No. Yeah.
I'm sorry, was that Teardrop who said her husband shat on the floor? It's probably from all those, like, floor pogos or whatever they were. Teardrop needs to stop feeding her husband out of the garbage can.
Yeah, families there are super supportive, maybe a little too much. where places where it could do more harm than good. My husband pooped on the floor because he couldn't make it to the bathroom, and that's life. Yep.
That does sound like a teardrop story.
I dated someone 10 years younger and never again. Never. Never, especially the male. No. Yeah. A man at 30, starting their life. A woman at 40, kind of coming towards the end, at least like fertility and family making and all that shit. Very big difference. And no, it's not a problem. Yeah, you're fucking right.
To be fair, if you're just... It was teardrop. Of course it was. Of course it was. To be fair, if you hadn't been watching Chantal for a long time during the Kuwait years, she told us a million ways till Sunday that it was never an issue. I do not buy the fact that it just suddenly became an issue in Syria. I think that Poopy was most likely avoiding the topic of conversation until he was very aware that Chantal's paycheck had taken a big dive. Yeah. Lisa, you tell
I didn't
her.
mind the whole patriarchy thing for a while because I felt like I was taken care of. Like I said, in Kuwait, you go into an elevator. Some buildings, most government buildings, they have their own separate elevators for women. I always felt protected in a lot of ways from Salah, So that's like he always seemed very caring. And like maybe someone said maybe he does care, but just doesn't want to be in it anymore, which is fine. I wish he would just come out and say that,
It sounds like he said that. He gave you divorce papers. It kind of sounds like he said that. I don't think there's a clearer way to say, like, I want an end of this marriage than divorce papers, girl. I think that's a pretty clear statement.
Like, just say it.
The divorce papers said it.
Traditional. No. He was at the bottom of the food chain. Yeah, because people in Kuwait marry into money, or are born into money. That's why. It's not his fault. He was bottom. Actually, he wasn't bottom of the barrel. He had a job. He had a car. He made money. He could only do what he was limited by the country to do. So I don't know how that's an insult. Anyway.
Max, thank you for the super chat, honey. Max says he got disillusioned when the grifting amped up. Well, the grifting amped up and Chantal didn't have access to resources the way she used to. I think everybody is in agreement that Chantal sold him the YouTube dream, and then when that wasn't working out, like, we joke about the spreadsheets and everything, but in reality, Poopy probably had a budget and was like looking at the income from YouTube being like, this is not working. I mean, in Kuwait, it definitely wouldn't have been working considering the cost of living over there and the cost of Chantal. But in Syria, even like he probably looked at it and was like, I got a nest egg. I don't need to put up with this. Here's your papers on your bike.
Whatever. Yeah, I think Sadie said it right. That's
Hey,
what I
Bex,
need
good
do.
to see you, hun.
I know. But all cheating, get bangs, I know, look at my hair. All cheating stuff, we got all past all that crap. And I decided to stay and move on, and, I would bring...
Yeah, and that screams a healthy relationship. Hyper, thank you again for the super chat. Hyper says no amount would be worth it. No, not at all. Not at all. But I think in his mind, it probably was worth it because much like every relationship Chantal gets into, the other partner's convinced to, like, stop working, stop having a life, stop seeing family, be isolated, rely on Chantal. Both Chantal and Ambi are very similar in that way. Veronica, thank you for the super chat, love. Veronica says, I'm 43, have run marathons and countless trail races. I lift weights and see no end in sight. I am in the best shape of my life. She's just lazy and sad. She is. Yeah, Chantal's comment about how people's lives end at 40. Chantal's never had a fucking life. Like, Chantal's life in her 30s and her 40s is identical. She's never done a fucking thing.
Up all the
Don't let Chantal, like, tell anyone about that life.
time. And he was so fed up with it. That's another major thing he didn't like. Drove him nuts. Just chatting with people.
Bye, Bex. Have a good one, hun.
You mean setting up the dating apps just for friends? Yeah, right.
Was Poopy setting up dating apps for friends?
Just chatting with people. You mean setting up the dating apps just for friends?
Oh, I think she means herself there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, do that, Chantal.
You never got over it if you kept bringing it up. Yeah. Hey, Cowpat. And instead of like understanding that and being sensitive to those feelings, yeah. Hannah.
Polish, thank you for the super chat, Polish. Polish says she has Andrew Tate levels of misogyny and ageism. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. She's fucked. She's fucked.
No, I don't think I'll ever wear red dresses and show my boobs and.
Ooh! Ooh, the ombre Winnie the Pooh number.
There's definitely a part of me that's changed since the past 3 years, and that's why it's harder also. If I was just gone for 3 weeks and I came right back to the villa, I'd probably still have the same mindset. But you don't experience 3 lives of a different culture, 3 years of a different culture, different way of life to just forget everything.
I don't know, girl. That first crash out stream on back in Canada screamed old Chantal. So
And just like, hey, there we go, I'm back. That's what I thought would happen. No, he never he didn't like have sex with anybody, but I think there's different forms of cheating.
was the K Bella one cheating or not cheating? Because you've kind of mixed that one about a whole heap of times.
Thank you, Christina. We didn't know anything about each other when we got married. That I know of, yeah.
That's healthy. That's not healthy. I thought he knew all about you, though, because wasn't he watching your content, remember? He thought your wigs were your hair.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go for now.
Okay.
I'm gonna figure out what to do.
Okay.
And hopefully pop up and do something entertaining for you guys.
Sure. Can't wait. Is the entertaining going to be reaching out to Poopy by any chance?
He went to lunch, but like the amount of time he was gone and the amount of time he drove, I calculated it. I don't think there would have been time for any peen connection. I wasn't.
The unhinged words leaving her mouth. I fucking can't. That's crazy.
Went to lunch, but like the amount of time he was gone and the amount of time he drove, I calculated it. I don't think there would have been time for any peen connection.
No peen connection. Okay, based on timings. Are you hearing yourself?
I wasn't like, I know what time I dozed off and woke up. It wasn't like a big sleep. So, and it looked more like a friendly distance kind of.
Peen connection. Fucking poor Kermit, hey. Just...
a hug, not like a loving. It looked friendshipy, but maybe not. Yeah, that really pissed me off.
Yeah.
But we got over that.
Maybe he was cheating on you. Maybe he was sticking it in other places.
But it's like, whatever, I believe you. Dum, 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 dum. Okay, guys.
Yes, she said peen connection.
You think 30 days I'll feel better? Love you too, guys.
Okay, Chantal's going. Saffron, thank you for the super chat, honey. Saffron says, my 60-year-old mother who's arthritic has more physical fitness than chins. Down, undoubtedly. She has a lot of good muscle tone left over from when she was able to be more active. Yeah, Chantal can't stand for longer than 30 seconds, guys. Like, and she's not going to change that. She's just going to expect a scooter to fix all her problems. Crazy. Thank you for the super chat, love. All right, chat, I got to go. My butt's asleep and I've got things to do. So thank you very much for being here. There's so many of you. I appreciate you all. Thank you for filling my day with laughs and tooths. I hope you have a great day today. For those of you on the rewatch, thank you for your comments, opinions, and eyeballs. If you'd like to hit the like button on the way out, that'd be fabulous. Please make sure you brush your hair and your teeth, wash your face, get your steps in, hug a loved one, don't be a dumpster fire on the internet, make good choices, be good people, and I will see you all in the next video and or live stream.